Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us at the MarketSite studio, we have Jens Nordvig. He is a co-founder and CEO of MarketReader to discuss how AI can help investors understand complex markets. Jens, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to TradeTalks.
Thanks for inviting me.
Tell us about MarketReader.
So MarketReader is a tool where we use cutting-edge technology and are able to explain in very simple terms, like why is this stock moving, why is that ETF moving? And it's really trying to replicate in a piece of software what the top investors in the world would have on their trading desk, where they have multiple people sitting and watching everything. So we're very excited to bring this to potentially a very large audience in coming months.
Let's use Silicon Valley Bank analysis as an example.
Yes. So, you know, we had that Wednesday night when there was some unnerving stuff happening around Silicon Valley Bank. MarketReader immediately detected this stock is not supposed to move in the aftermarket. This stock never moves in the aftermarket, right? And it gapped. It immediately told us, like, First Republic Bank is also moving in a way it's not supposed to, right? So it really allowed us to be ahead of the big moves in the market when Bank of America, JP Morgan, and so forth moving the next day. And then obviously on Friday, the bank was already taken over by the FDIC, right? So an incredible lead. And we've also been using it in the subsequent weeks, like to just scan what's going on in the banking sector. If you are able to summarize every single stock in a couple of lines of summary, you can actually follow many more instruments that way because you have such a succinct explanation.
What does the role of AI have to do with this type of analysis?
So we originally planned this around like fundamental structural models, but what we've really done is we put AI on top, and we might have a situation where our models have, 20 bullet points to say about what's going on. This ability to summarize it in a very precise form actually is so important for how we as humans absorb the conclusions.
Well, as you know, with ChatGPT as an example, it all is dependent on how much quality is within the data, right? It's garbage in, garbage out. That's one of the things that you have to be careful with. And we're starting to see some of the inaccuracies with ChatGPT and other generative AI applications. What are you doing to ensure that you're putting not garbage in?
Yeah, well, we try to put in some gold, right? So we have essentially a process where we have raw information, that we have our fundamental models that filter it and only gives gold to the AI system, and then that sort of summarizes that in a way humans can understand. So it's that process that really gives incredibly high quality results in the end.
So with MarketReader, is it a retail application or institutional investors using it as well? Is it for all different types of traders and investors?
This is the most difficult question, right? Because I actually believe this tool can be used by anyone, right? Because we have very complex technology that does all the work, but it is able to summarize it in easy to digest form. So it should really be used by everybody. I've been using my whole career advising institutional investors. They can certainly use the tool, but we believe this ability to summarize so succinctly allows a really big audience to actually use it.
And of course, AI really started coming into the vernacular in November 2022, and it's certainly in the consumer space. That's all everyone is talking about. But AI has been around for a number of years. This is nothing necessarily new.
So I think what's new about it is how quickly you can adopt it now. Like, we have really put a crucial piece of this software in the AI bucket, right, within a couple of months. Like, we have moved so quickly and it's taken the software a step further. But it's really the speed at which you can do it now. I think that's what's different about 2023 compared to previous years.
So Jens, with companies like yours, anyone who's leveraging AI technology, it's happening so quick, to your point. Is it also allowing for accuracy and compliance and all the other things that go into the mix?
So I can tell right now, right? So we've literally just started showing this to hedge fund asset managers and so forth, right? And what we're seeing is that you might have a portfolio manager who's very interested, right? But then they also speak to the CEO or the CFO of the company saying, okay, maybe we should look at this from a very strategic perspective. Everybody's thinking about how can they enhance their business with AI technology. And I have to say, it's really fun to work on this directly, get your hands dirty, and then help other big companies try to level this technology as well.
All right, Jens, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on TradeTalks.
Thank you so much.
And thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.